man, Chorizo already taking quite a bit of damage. He's gonna get hit. Oh, I don't think he's gonna survive that first blood. Yeah, still pressure being put on here, right? As I was saying, both teams, another like this with the retribution. It's gonna come down to it. He does grab the turtle, now has to stay alive. Appraiser's Wrath comes through. There's the last insanity. Super Ken goes down. The flicker comes out too. Still gonna be looking for Sace on a couple hits away. Moreno, can he grab it? He rolls away. Somehow surviving. Chorizo falls again.
Second objective. Indo Can is looking to poke on Chorizo.
All right, they're gonna fight for it. Less than half health here. Canon zoning them out the best he can. Unigo holding on a little longer. Time's Journey comes out as well. Turtle secured by Super Ken again. Gets the objective. Can they get the kill? Rough Waves will not find the connection they're looking for. Archangel using his own last insanity. Chorizo has to flicker out. Vin's gonna fall. He doesn't have the torn apart memory though just yet. Gonna get these marks off. Moreno gonna go in, finding another kill. The flicker comes through, still on the follow-up. Could be in trouble. Only one down for the Philippines. Make it two. Double kill for Sakin. Requitiano joining the fight along with Sason. Gonna push them back now.
Philippines right now definitely keep on bursting over and over again.
The wild charge flicker combination comes in, but there's 4 members here. Unigo cannot escape that. He knew Sason.
Moreno though, he's gonna be in trouble.
There's the last insanity. They're forcing him back. 2 times Journey's being used here. Lord is still going to be worked on. Super Ken just forcing the Lord entry himself. Unigo as well. Wild charge, but it's too late. Super Ken grabs the Lord. Vin will fall. But here's the focus. Unigo going to get knocked up here. Looking for the kill. Requitiano goes in with a blazing duet.
Wow.
The wind of nature, though. Moreno goes down. They're still looking. Double kill for Archangel. Able to grab another one. Super Ken and Chorizo on the run. It could be dire, though. The penalty zone comes out. Super Ken left to his devices, Appraiser's Wrath, but falls doing it. And now they focus on these tier 2s. A huge flicker. Penalty zone from Canon, with the Time's Journey able to help them out. Can they follow up through it? Torn apart memory already going to be used. Rough Waves as well. No one falling. Unigo goes in with a wild charge, finds Moreno. He will fall. It's a pickup, but the response from Super Ken and Chorizo looking for their own response. Canon falls to the Appraiser's Wrath. Blazing duet comes down 2 down. Make it possibly 3. He holds on with the immortality now going to be popped. Can they get the kill here? He's still got the armor. Requitiano in trouble too, and he falls to Vin. They want to commit to the Lord just yet. It is about a third of the health here. Then Vin's in trouble. There's the blazing duet we were just talking about. Vin will fall. What's the response from them? Last insanity popped as well. Socket in trouble. He goes down. It's a double kill. Both gold laners down here. The response is from Indonesia to keep going. Cannon in trouble. Has the immortality. Will be popped here. And they follow it up with a kill. Unigo can't do anything but trying to buy some time. Trying to stall out Indonesia from taking this. Rough Waves going to be utilized here. Sason still being held back. Super Ken now starting it up. They're waiting for the team to come up here. Last insanity once again. Sason will fall. They're going to lose the base mid turret here. Still going to be worked on. Penalty zone is utilized. They're waiting for the damage. Blazing duet comes through. Is it enough to make them fall here in the jungle? Immortalities multiple go off here, but Indonesia still fully forced here. Chorizo in trouble, couple hits away. Woo! They force Requitiano back and Unigo falls. Archangel comes in for a double. Still looking for another, but Moreno somehow gets away with his
eye on Chorizo.
Okay, Requitiano also making his way here. Canon gonna go in, he jumps in with the penalty zone. Here comes Unigo looking for the wild charge. He has to wait. Time's Journeys, both teams gonna be used. Requitiano finds the mark on the blazing duet. What he's gotta do here, they gotta zone him out. Cannon again, jumps in with a flicker, penalty zone. Lord secured for the Philippines. They're turning it around here. Unigo goes in with wild charge, focusing on Chorizo, but in the backside, Requitiano using that blazing duet, firing off. Before he has to back out as well, they have the Lord. They can't fall here. Lord already up down the bottom side. Sason will fall. Work, it does. It at least gets the immortality. Still has to follow up. Chorizo going to go in with the last insanity. Archangel in trouble, but he has the winter truncheon. Canon can't help him. He falls, but look at the bottom side. This is what we were talking about, the split push they might be going for. They still have to deal with here. The penalty zone will not be able to find the mark. Revenge strike comes through. Canon, can he salvage this fight at the top side? Meanwhile, in the base, Vin fell. Requitiano is still there, but good thing Sakin went back. So the base is handled. Sason and Canon trying to get out of here. They're going to lose their jungle. Now up. Can they defend this by themselves? The base is going to be worked on by Sakin, and it looks like Indonesia will draw first blood.
You need to be wary of your spacing because at some point early game, Super Ken and Vin with this kind of pair up, you could actually poke a lot out of this Valier. So you need to be careful as well. That's the knock up from Vin. Using the concussive blast, pass it, trying to hit him down.
Fireballs, right, are crucial.
Cannon dropping low. Will he be still able to escape this one?
Maneuver from Indonesia now with the first turtle up.
Looks like Vin gonna be caught up by the stunt. Now with the Astro Recall being placed, iKEL.
But the response from Indonesia.
Cannon dropping down low on HP. There's some knock up onto the follow-up of Cerizo's wild charge. Two-man bouncing off on the air. Vin takes down one. Indonesia completely bouncing back from the skirmish. Super Ken and Cerizo takes down Saison. Follow up here with the Astro. Now second turtle is up though. Astro Recall and iKEL connecting to Saison and Unigo. Indonesia's present as well. Vin trying to use and utilize more of some knockups. Saison has been disabled, but Vin as well trying to hold on with a follow-up cannon here in Cerizo. Trying to eye on taking this one. Moreno though trying to walk in from behind. iKEL still spamming all the way. Looking that
4 versus 4, right? The gold laners haven't been there. They've been farming up. Unigo. Wow. Sakin secures the kill. The advantage, half HP on to Rigoriano. Using that blazing duo to escape. Now Cerizo with a follow-up and the taking of the kill. Cerizo now being bursted down by iKEL. And half an HP knock-up coming in from Vin. Now being bursted down, iKEL uses his own passive to escape that wrath. But Saison though, looking for a way to take him down Vin. Now looking for an avenue. Super Ken being trapped in for Cerizo. Can't do much. Now with the damage, all just checking just to take down Super Ken. And just by looking at how you want to answer this, you want to hold and just be cautious of their next steps. Cannon using the penalty zone onto 2 will be able to secure a kill here. Fellow airstrike connected onto 2 as well. Burst down. Will this be the answer? Canon falling down the hands of Moreno, securing another point for Indonesia. Unigo here trying to hold off and clear something out. Philippines taking another death. That's for a cannon. Yeah. Then for this, less than half health.
Saison trying to taunt in Cerizo with a follow-up from iKEL being trying to burst Ken and Cerizo. Now they disengage. They just want the objective. They just want the poke socket.
Glaive that he needs. A little more bursty on this far side
now.
Spotted
down one. Super Ken receives the poke. Cannon. Saison eyeing over Super Ken and Cerizo. That's a follow-up. That's a flicker onto Cannon. He's still sustaining it though. Rigoriano trying to find an avenue. Where will he go in? That's a 3-man knockup. Saison takes down Cerizo. And it's a follow-up being used. Using the Federation against Philippines. Right down. iKEL takes another kill. Sakin falls down. Saison with the follow-up. Vin.
But it's quickly taken down.
Rigoriano trying to poke down Super Ken. His health is dropping by the second. Now Cannon secures another knockup. Being taunted by Saison. Now Super Ken falls down. Follow-up of Cannon. Now Vin being in trouble. Appraiser's rock connecting to the damage. Saison takes down Vin.
This could be 1 for 1.
1 for 1. Base is open. Philippines might able to take it now. Taking down Cerizo. Rigoriano getting a point of the damage. Now Philippines once again pushing slowly.
Minions.
Eyeing top third here. Minions just pushing in. Can Moreno and Sakin defend Super Ken as well? But it's too much already for Indonesia. Pushes a lot of pressure. Look at that. Speaking of which.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Super Ken looking for that first blood. Great defensive maneuvers. Vin could be in trouble now. Nowhere to escape. A couple hits away. Who's it going to? They give it to iKEL. Super Ken. There it is. The retribution. Turtle secured here for Philippines early on. And it looks like they're going to keep going. Vin going to be in trouble. Falls once again.
And for the export, we have the Warrior Boots. So maintaining more of these lanes. Hold up. Cerizo.
Simply steal this themselves. Everybody joining the fight at this point. They're going to go for it. Super Ken will fall.
As well. So Vin trying to see a potential for a retry battle, but no, he just taking some vision now.
Yeah, Vin might be in trouble once again. This could be a third death, and it is. Saison is here. He's going for the purple buff. So they might clash here. The fight for it. Look at the pressure. iKEL has to go out with the wings by wings. There's the feathered airstrike. Quite a bit of damage, though. Super Ken will fall.
He's press on his first item actually denies the passive of the proc. The ambush. Speaking of which,
at this point in the game, you know, he's losing some of these buffs. He's finding what he can. And so that's literally the response, right? Cerizo, once again, trying to go multiple members here. Can't heal up enough. Can he hold on a little bit longer? The rest of his team not able to help him. It's just him versus 4, whittled down, taken out here.
Using the models right away, and these kind of team fights can actually work for Indonesia.
This is tough. The assault in the mid lane, tier 1's the focus here. Vin will take the brunt of the damage. Isn't able to keep them at bay. Canon goes in with the last insanity, finds another kill. So Rizzo falls for the ability to move around, and that's why he's planning himself, taking a risk to possibly get another. Look at the damage. iKEL, he gets him off camera, but around the buff. So they lose a member. Can they somehow contest this Lord down? A lot of magic damage. Gonna be going for it. Torn apart memory. Recutiano trying to save this fight. Goes in with the jump. No Fury from Unigo. Huge setup though. Turning it around. Double kill already. Last insanity going to use. Here's Super Ken. Can he turn it around? He goes in, gets the killing spree, and gets out of dodge. The Lord will reset.
What an advantage, trying to get the first kill. Recutiano is not yet stopping.
And it goes in, rolls in.
Super
Gonna
Ken
get dragged a little bit.
Look
There's the
at Super Ken,
knock up.
though.
He's in trouble. Will fall. Super Ken is still waiting. Down a member. Vin is
Looking
gone.
for a chance.
Gonna come down to the retribution. Unigo
He's
gonna
spotted.
spot him out. Can he go in? No, it's secured by Saison. And Super Ken, what do I do? Is it to get a kill here on Recutiano? He's gonna go ahead and try. Wind of Nature already popped. He has a couple marks on him. Torn apart memory! Will not be able to get him because
he has more ways to respond and to complete more of the CDR.
okay, they're gonna go ahead and assault the base here. First Lord of the game will be able to get them a turret. Vin taking quite a bit of damage. Has nowhere to go. Will fall in the jungle. Last insanity, pushing them back. They'll be able to clear this Lord here. Can Super Ken get a kill?
Cannon.
Can't. Canon has the immortality, still able to stay up as well. They're in trouble, so Rizzo, couple hits away, will survive for now. Minoan Fury goes through. Netherrealm taken care of. Might be looking to end the game here. Super Ken trying to turn the tide of this fight. They lose the mid turret as well. Still looking for a kill. They push back the Philippines. They're playing with risk here. They have to turn this around. They're gonna go in. Rizzo goes past the wall. iKEL will fall, and they're still going. The Philippines might be in trouble here. Recutiano popping the Wind of Nature, looking for the kill. Can he get it? Sakin stays alive with the go away, and they hold on. But meanwhile, Rizzo 1 versus 4 will fall in the jungle. For Indonesia here, they've got to deal with this Lord. They got to deal with the minions. There's the CC coming through. Ken, he's in trouble. The pickup, that is huge for the Philippines as they assault the base here. Looking to take game number 3. Last insanity pushing them back, and there's nothing that Indonesia can do. Down 2 members. They'll focus on the crystal here and take game number 3. Indonesia from last year in Bali, can they pull it off?
This is tough. Jungle camp objectives. Meanwhile, down bottom, Canon and Rizzo using that vengeance to slip out of the area. Recutiano taking down Sakin. Now action is up top. 4 members of the Philippines here. Vin coming in from the fade.
Are we building towards that second? Oh, final slash.
Final slash doing the work for Philippines. Forced out. A last insanity out of Rizzo. Now he's forced into his own.
Far behind in the early game.
We can't blame them. They need defense.
You have to build it. You have to build it back up. You have to choose your fights.
Speaking of fights, though, Super Ken might drop low. Recutiano securing the kill onto Indonesia. Rizzo receiving damage.
If you guys noticed from the draft, there was a lot of bans here focused on the gold lane, and there's a reason for it. You don't have these heroes that pop that get picked up quite often to clear these lanes, to be on the defensive and handle the. This is where Indonesia has to step up. They have to be able to defend.
Is this go time for Indonesia? Ash flag will be placed on Super Ken. He's trying to get on the pulse of damage. Recutiano has on target. He's now pushed back to base to regen. Still no casualty though. Still safe.
Right, they're still working down 9,000 gold deficit. And you can see it here. Super Ken could be in trouble.
Super Ken being chased down by Unigo, being chased down Recutiano. Look at the damage. He can't do much. He now is on cooldown, 20 seconds for Super Ken to retrieve and recall back. 4 members left to defend. Look at the damage. This is a complete destruction. Look at that cannon. Vengeancing on through. Moreno using the Feather Airstriker arc on to their defense. iKEL, and that is a pause.
When there's the threat, the ongoing threat of final slash from Canon. Back to what the Philippines is about to do to possibly end the series here.
Saison starting to fight Super Ken, dropping down low. Cannon takes down one. Cerezo trying to hold in upon. Saison Regadiano, the damage is now in. The base is too open. Now Philippines is now taking the base of Indonesia. Remember their names. Regadiano, Saison, Cannon, Arcangel, and Odigo are your 15th IESF MLBB World Champions!
Such a dominant game there. The last one, game number 4 here, to take the title from Indonesia.